Bonjour, bonsoir, dear friends. I'm with the beautiful Kerry, who is in charge of the Aldea Center. This is an amazing organization here in Napa Valley and in Sonoma, expanding under her incredible leadership. And we're delighted to welcome them on April 30th here at Raymond Vineyards. We'll tell you all about this majestic, magnificent, and phenomenal party that we will organize. But first and foremost, I want to welcome Kerry in the Red Room because this is her first time. And not her last, because this is where you'll be welcoming our guest in a few weeks. Here we are. Woo!
Fabulous.
Well, Kerry, welcome
Thank you.
to the world of Raymond, and congratulations for all that you do.
Thank you.
With Aldea, because you recently took the full leadership of the whole organization.
Yes.
So let's have a toast to a fabulous woman with incredible blue eyes. She's piercing me of beauty. I have the feeling to see the Pacific Ocean all the way to the Atlantic. It's one world in your eyes.
Thank you.
Santé.
Wonderful.
Well, so Kerry, tell us about what is Aldea, because, dear friends, you're from all over the world, and many of you are from here. You should come on April 30th to help this amazing community partner for children and families.
Yes. So Aldea, we're turning 50 this year. It's our 50th anniversary. We're a nonprofit located originally here in Napa, and then also we expanded to Solano and Sonoma Counties, our bordering counties. And we provide mental health counseling, wellness services, alcohol and drug treatment, and support for foster kids. And we also create forever families through adoption.
That's amazing. So how did it start, and what are the major, most phenomenal achievements that you've done recently? Because I know you've been on an amazing upward curve helping the community.
Yes. Well, we started in 1972 and as a girls group home. So we had 12 girls in a group home, and our first full-time executive director, Alan Ewig, was our founder and really built up services for children and families in Napa. And now from a 12-bed group home, we now serve over 3,000 kids a year. Wow. And we have at least 20 adoptions a year. So we create those families, people that haven't, been able to have children themselves or open up their homes to foster kids. They actually end up giving them a forever family, which is beautiful.
Wow, what an amazing moment of gratitude and happiness, right? Mm-hmm. When you could bring people together forever
yes.
as such.
Mm-hmm.
So we think Napa Valley is this incredible, wealthy, and well-to-do region, but there's a lot of needs.
There are.
Would you want to give us a brief overview of Napa, Sonoma, Solano, as far as the needs and why you started with 12 and now 3,000, which we wish we didn't have to say that, because then it would be a perfect community.
Exactly. Well, not every person has a happy childhood. So we have kids in our communities that might have parents who are abusing substances or are maybe just working 2 or 3 jobs just to get by. It's very expensive to live here. So kids, sometimes without parental supervision, get in trouble. They might start using drugs. They drop out of school, that sort of thing. So we're able to be in the schools and do some prevention work and identify some of those youth that might need extra support. And then we can provide them with a therapist and actually go in and help their families, help the youth to succeed. And we've had some really nice success stories of our therapists helping youth out so that they can get back to school, and they can, we have one youth who he dropped out of school. His parents couldn't find his parents. His parents left him. So he took care of his little brother and quit school. He was caught stealing because he needed some food.
Of course, yeah.
And came to us through that charge, and we were able to treat him and actually get him into a loving foster home, him and his brother, so he didn't have to be the parent anymore, and he went back to school, and he actually graduated last year. So
wow.
It was amazing.
Well, we should have a toast to this achievement.
Yes.
So what do you look for from the community and the support? Because philanthropy is essential.
Yes.
Of course, to fund the 100 employees you said you have.
Yes.
So it's a major organization when you think about it. 100 employees to really help this unbelievable efforts towards helping children and families.
Yes. Well, many of our services aren't fully funded, so we need to have support from the community in order to support our staff. And, right now, since the pandemic, the need has increased considerably. I think we've all been touched by the pandemic and stress and just the constant change that we've been under. So it's really important that our kids and families don't have to pay. If they can't pay, they don't have to pay. We rely on, our community to help support us so that we can reach those people that don't have a lot of means.
Now, how do you reach those people? Explain us the process, because this is always so compelling. You meet someone in the street or you meet someone, how do they know to contact you and vice versa? Mm-hmm. Because when you're in those stage of situations, you kind of lost, and it's not easy to know where to go and to know how to go about it.
Right. It's hard to reach out for help when you're suffering. So that's why we're in the schools, and we do some prevention and wellness work. We'll do some, a group art project.
Yes.
Or we would go in and do some movement or yoga, and then people will start opening up. Kids will start opening up to us. We do parent nights to educate parents on, the use of social media, alcohol and drug use, just some education for them. And then they start asking questions, and then they know to reach out to us. And we also have a contract with the county, Napa County and Solano County. And if somebody contacts the county, they will refer them to us as
That's
well.
amazing. And so you have a welcoming desk, a welcoming line. Which line should people use if they need it, just in case?
You can just go to our website, aldeainc.org.
Great, great. And now tell us about this party we're going to have here.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
Because this is going to be
place.
the Raymond way, obviously from, well, I'll let you explain, because you should invite all our guests to come.
Oh, yes.
We still have a few seats, dear friends, available. So you should absolutely come. One, have a great time. This is what it's all about. Discover more about Aldea, and then obviously contribute if you wish.
Yeah, well, it's going to be an unbelievable night. We're celebrating our 50th anniversary, and it's solid gold. So we're creating a party if you want to wear gold, or we were in the 70s, so, do the whole disco theme. We have a live auction. We have a fund a need. We also have youth. We have Napa Valley Dance Group. We have some young ladies coming in and doing a dance. And if people want some dance lessons, we have Arthur Murray here.
Ooh.
We have a DJ. And we have a silent auction as well. If you can't make it, you can log on to our silent auction and bid on our lots. And in live auction, I might do some teasing. There might be a trip to Maui or other things that might be auctioned off. So we would love to have people
So
attend.
lots of surprise, lots of fun, as we always do at Raymond Vineyards. This is always our goal, to achieve great things, to communicate wonderful messages, to educate all of us, but have fun. Isn't it how you do it as well?
That's right. We want to celebrate those people that support us, our donors, our board members, and people like you who have been so supportive. The vintners in Napa Valley have been so supportive of the nonprofit community, and we're just very appreciative.
Thank you so much. Maybe you want to explain as well a little bit about how you use the arts, or how you see the arts within your program to really help enlighten, develop the mind, the brains, and the way of thinking in this pursuit of betterness, so to speak.
Oh, well, I have a great story. So we have a school program for kids that couldn't graduate high school. So we put them in our special education, and we provide them with support. What we did is we had an artist come in and bring in wine barrel tops and teach the kids and the students art, and they created these beautiful art pieces. And then we had an event at a hotel downtown and auctioned them off. And these youth were so proud, but some of them didn't even own a jacket or own something. So we went out and we went shopping, we dressed them all up, and they presented their art, and we auctioned them off, and they couldn't believe that some of their art pieces, sold for $300. They were just thrilled. And
exciting.
So, yeah, that's on our website, those pictures. It's just
so using art really as a way very much to express and to convey and
art heals. It's a very healing, all arts, whether it's dance or singing or art, it's another medium as to heal people, to help people become a little bit less stressed and towards their wellness. So
now, what is the biggest challenge you're facing right now as an organization? You said the pandemic has brought you more people to take care of.
Yes.
What would you like to see happen in the next 6 to 9 months?
Well, our biggest challenge now is that there's so much need out there. I can't hire staff fast enough, and I need to pay them more because this economics prices of everything is going up, right? So, our contracts aren't covering the cost of paying the well-qualified experts that we need. So that's why, we're needing continued support from the community so that we can recruit and retain a great workforce here.
And now, what would you like to communicate on this foster program you have? Because I understand you had over 20 adoption, in the last year or few years, which is a major number when you think about it. It's over 2 a month, nearly, which is a big deal. And it's a complicated process. So you want to tell us more about this? Because how many people have decided, rightfully so, maybe I'm not going to have a kid. There's so many out there. I'd rather adopt one and bring someone who is lost in this world and alone into our family.
Exactly.
So tell us more about this, because we hear so many of us maybe are seeking a foreign country to do adoption, or seeking, all different kinds of ways which are complicated to do it when it's right there in your community.
There's so many children and youth in need here in the United States, here in Napa County and the surrounding counties, that need a home. But first, it starts out with foster care. So becoming a foster parent, or we call resource parents, to help the youth to see if their families can be rejoined. Is there any other family members? And if not, really providing them with support and making sure that they get the help they need, whether it be medical challenges or, we had a foster family actually who we give away an award at this event. It's called Courage to Change a Life. At the last event, we gave the award to a foster family that adopted 5 kids, over the last 7 years. And the last one, she had such medical problems because she was born drug addicted. So they helped this baby and they nurtured her and really supported the biological parents. But when they figured out that the biological parent just could not they adopted this young girl out of foster care. So
what a
they've
satisfaction.
created a huge family. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
So maybe a last message to the whole community that is listening to us today. Anything you want to add to this for our party on April 30th? We'll be in the Red Room and have an amazing time together. It's going to be really quite magical. And then we'll be, very, very much enjoying all the property at Raymond. We said it, photo booth, food stations, dancing classes. I mean, this is going to be insane. So there's a few tickets left. Make sure you commit to this. You come and join us. It's going to be the end of April. And anything you want to share in addition to all that we've talked about on this amazing Aldea organization?
Well, we just appreciate you and the Vintners, and we just want you to either come to our event or support. The need is out there, and because of you, kids can have bright futures.
And remember, dear friends, this 50th anniversary is to change a life. When you can change someone's life, this is phenomenal. None of us are really born the same way, even though we'd like holistically to think that it's the case, and things are not equal. And if we can really even things out and make things easier for so many more of us, this is very exciting. So I want to thank you so much for all what you do, running a big business in many ways, 100 people in 3 counties to change people's life. It's so commanding. So we saved Raymond Generation for you because this is going to be what you're going to be drinking when you come.
Yes.
One of the most sought after wine in Napa Valley, Raymond Generation. So come for the finest, the most exciting. April 30th, Kerry and I will be dancing together. She promised.
I did.
And we're going to have a lot of fun. So, dear friends, for Aldea and all of us in Napa County and Sonoma and Solano County, come and visit.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.